99 bottles, yeah, we've got 'em all. Line 'em all up and we'll drink till we fall. 'Cause Arthur Cantina's the best liquor store. Arthur Cantina, you'll never need more.
Hello, and welcome back to another wonderful episode of the Arthur Cantina Podcast. I'm your host, JP, with the other host, Anthony.
Just want to dispel the rumors right off the front. JP's not dead. He's back. The last episode, it was just me. He's still alive. He's here.
Somehow, some way. No matter how hard they try, I'm still alive, baby. Today we have a special episode. And by special, I mean we're going to drink wine and eat delicious meats. Do we have cheese, too?
We have cheese. We got 3 kinds of cheese. We got a sweet soppressata, hot soppressata. And we have some prosciutto bread, or I guess it's ham bread, from Adeo Bakery.
Well,
The cheese and the meat are from Calabria Pork Store.
Might just have to turn this into the Italian Fat Boys podcast, because that's what it's going to be today, boys.
Well, the meat and the cheese comes from Calabria, so they're stored down the block. If you haven't been there already, they're famously known as the meat chandelier, I guess. Of the
That
world.
was my nickname in high school.
They are known for their sausages that they make in-house. They pretty much do everything pork. That's why they call them a pork store. If you go over there, look for Pete, great guy. He'll take care of you. Tell him the liquor store sent him.
When they say, Pete, give me your meat,
Pete, show me your meat.
I'm sure he'll think it's funny. Probably not. He probably might hit you.
You probably won't, but
Probably smack you.
try. If you got balls, try it. So a nice rule I learned when you're looking at a cork, when you pop it out the wine bottle, you don't want to see any wine on the side of the cork. What that means is this held its seal. And you'll see people in a winery or a restaurant cracking open a bottle, smelling the cork, sticking it under their nose. It's kind of hard to discern if the cork is good or not by doing that. The real way is you take this cork and you squeeze it. I don't know if the camera's going to focus on this.
It is.
Okay. Well, you're squeezing it, you're looking for that moisture, which you should see concentrate as you squeeze it. That's a good sign. I mean, the cork held this job. It held its position. It didn't let any air come in.
Now,
I'm going to pour this wine
I
out
don't even think
now.
you said what we're pouring, did you? I am an idiot, so maybe I missed it, but...
Listen, don't sell yourself short. Don't let anyone know.
I
Don't let anybody know what they don't know already.
Listen, I don't hide my imperfections. They're out here. We're drinking Spring Mountain. Spring Mountain. See? Idiot.
Spring Mountain Vineyard.
Idiot that I am. Spring Mountain Vineyard.
Don't sell yourself short.
Cabernet Sauvignon. Right?
Sauvignon Blanc. So,
Not Sauvignon Blanc.
I'm sorry.
See?
Well, I was already foreshadowing where I was going with what I'm saying. Cabernet Sauvignon. Very similar to Sauvignon Blanc, Cabernet Franc. Would you know that Cabernet Sauvignon is a birthing from the Cabernet Franc and the Sauvignon Blanc? They spliced the 2 grapes together and they created Cabernet Sauvignon. So it comes from 2 different grapes. Cabernet Franc, you'll see a lot in New York, kind of like green bell pepper. It's lighter, it's drier, but green bell pepper is like its primary note. Sauvignon Blanc is tart, citric, a little tightness. Depending on where it is, it could be floral, it could be grassy. They take the 2 together, take the best of the both worlds, and they made Cabernet Sauvignon. You can say thank you to your friends in France for making this. And we all know how JP feels about the French. I mean, big fan of the French people.
Yeah, great people. Now, this is from Napa Valley. That's in California. That ain't in France. Napa Valley, beautiful place. Lucky enough to visit. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't. This guy just wants to spill time. Jeez, now. First of all.
Well, I kind of poured it right away just so it could breathe.
So we'll let it breathe. We can eat the sausage first. That's fine with me.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, how you doing? I mean, Cabernet, very dark colors. I mean,
it's hard to see through this.
I was going to say, you can't even see through it, really.
Even with my shades on.
I mean...
Even without the shades.
Got a little bit of cork in there, but I think I'll live.
All right.
But yeah, super dark.
Can you drink a wine with cork in it?
I would. I don't give a
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm not a bit. I gotta stop cursing. Sorry, Joe.
I don't give a shit.
Nah, I mean,
I don't know if you should start with spicy. Maybe we'll start with sweet first.
give it a nice swirl. Get the legs running. What we got on those legs?
I mean, before you even get there, look at this sausage. Look at that. Look how much fat is in there.
Whoop, whoop. I'll eat that piece. I know you won't.
I dropped it on the plastic. Where'd it go?
No, it's
Oh, that's all right. It's got preservatives.
shout out Calabrias. I know we already did. We started off with a shout out to them, but they really are
I
the
mean,
sausage kings of New
look
York.
at this reposado.
Give me some. You can slide that any day of the week.
Look at that. How much fat is in there? Whole. It's not ground to a pulp like the commercial crap you buy in the supermarket.
It's like
This is like sausage you would get from Italy. Like your uncle sneaks it in his luggage, he vacuum sealed it, and he threw it inside of his shoe, and he pulls it out like in a big reveal when he gets to your house. That's the kind of sausage you're gonna get.
I got a story about that. I think it was my grandmother. One of my aunts, I'm pretty sure it was my grandmother, coming here from Italy. She would come and visit. They caught her smuggling sausage, olive oil, all the good stuff. They took it from her. She was yelling at them, "You mother, are you gonna eat it? Are you gonna, you know?" Probably they did.
Yeah, they're definitely eating the Italian stuff. They're probably not eating like the.
She was coming to America, so I think they stopped her in Italy before she even got on the plane and took all her.
Oh,
Or it could have been in customs here. I don't know. Either way,
probably customs here.
she got her sausage taken.
They're not eating the dead squirrel carcasses they're getting from the
Yeah,
whoever, the Vietnamese or whatever, they're smuggling in.
you got to see these shows, man.
Which one are you watching?
No,
The border, which one? Which
yes,
border one?
Yeah, I don't know which one is.
I like the Australian one.
There's like just,
Really
I
good.
think it was like JFK, you know, one of these, and it's like people have like parrots wrapped up in their coats, and they're like live parrots. How the hell do you get on a plane with live parrots in your coats?
The tame one. You got to watch the Australian one because they're dealing with all of South Asia, and they're dealing with like people from England looking like they're half dead. They're like smuggling heroin in their sneakers.
It's crazy.
The Vietnamese are bringing in like squirrels, or like squirrel bodies. They're like mummified, and they're like, "Oh, it's medicine."
Yeah.
And they're like, "You can't bring this." The Australians are going nuts.
Let me
It's
tell
the
you,
best one.
they stopped my poor grandmother. They took none of the sausage, but cartels can bring all the drugs in. Crazy.
They don't fly commercial. Like they got their own planes.
I guess so.
That's the problem.
Well, again, I mean, Nick's gonna bug out. That would
We're just
chewing away on
slobbering around.
delicious super sauce. But
I also got a piece of fontanella. So that's domestic. It's a little softer. If I remember, this is a long time ago. I don't eat fontanella. I used to when we worked at the cheese store. But fontanella, from what I remember, is a fatter, sweeter, I want to say more mild, I guess. I don't really remember how to describe this thing. I'm going off my memory.
Pandanella, soft though.
It's still good.
Take the controls of this damn thing. Let me get.
Just break it off with your finger. Don't get the knife.
No.
What are you doing? Oh my god, this reminds me of the cheese stuff.
It's getting very greasy.
Oh yeah. You know what's a good idea too? Put it on the table, a couple pieces, go back and forth.
Getting a little
Good
greasy
idea.
here.
Good idea.
Now we gotta put this damn thing back on its rails. You can't just sit here and eat delicious foods all day.
I mean, we can. We can just watch this. We can get the mukbang viewers.
Yeah, we're gonna get mukbang.
We can tap into that crowd.
I mean, I pounded out this. No diddy, I pounded out this whole sausage. Fantastic. Now you take a little of the fontanella.
I thought you were
You
gonna
wrap
say.
it up in the super side.
I thought you were gonna say you banged out some mukbang lady. Provolone, Joe. Come on. I put it on the. Here, take a paper towel. You gotta build yourself a little array.
Fantastic.
Because you gotta get the fontanella,
Now-
which is a little more mild. Provolone is definitely sharper. Well, we're gonna play with all these little
I love
flavors
the
right now.
fontanella. Honestly,
And then I got bocconcini too,
geez,
just to really rinse out the palate.
I love it. Now,
You can get all these
I
beautiful
know.
things on a Sunday, or any day of the week. But if
any day of the week, Sundays,
you're working Sundays,
come down,
come to the neighborhood.
go visit Calabria. Pork Store. I mean, go visit Calabria, Italy. That's for sure. It's beautiful. I've never been. But go to the Pork Store. It's fantastic.
Bocconcini.
You walk in there, and it is an experience and stuff. You walk in there, you do see the skin chandeliers, the pork sausages hanging.
I mean, you know what's funny is as I'm walking there, I see some little kid who looks like the Rizzler standing outside.
Oh, shout out Rizzler.
And he's got the sweater like over his nose, like trying to not die.
Yeah, because it's stinky.
It's so stinky.
Yeah, very stinky in there. It smells like meat, if you know what I mean. Now you know. I mean, look at this bocconcini.
Little kid, man. There's no clue. No clue how much he's going to fall in love with that place when he's 30 years old.
Fantastic. I mean, when we worked at the cheese store, it took me a couple weeks to get used to that. You would walk in and it would be like you got punched in the face.
Yeah.
The stink of that cheese.
Well,
And then you wouldn't notice.
you want some spicy? Yeah, you wouldn't know. Like anything else. I'm sure the guys who collect garbage don't even realize they smell like garbage anymore.
And they stink like garbage, but...
Yeah. Shout out to the sanitation guys.
Shout out sanitation.
Thank you for keeping our city clean.
Shout out Isaac, even though he don't listen to the podcast.
Well, maybe he will now.
Shout out Mark, who listens to the podcast.
Mark.
Vin's husband. Shout out Mark.
Oh, hello, Mark. Never met
He's
you.
the man. Mark's the man.
JP speaks good about you.
He's my favorite one out of all of them.
Look at that.
Anyways.
Look at that.
And the spicy? Ooh.
It actually doesn't even taste that spicy.
No, I know, but
But it's got a
pepper.
nice flavor to it.
I got to drink this wine, though. I mean, this is really me. It's crazy because this is really making me like, oh, this wine, I'm about to sip it, it's going to be fantastic. And on the nose, I love the smell. I love a Cabernet. I'm a big Cabernet guy myself.
Just that aroma in the nose, man. You could just smell like the soft, supple fruits just coming right through.
Now, again, Nick's going to kill us. It's a
aging.
very chewy episode. But
What are you going to do?
I haven't had this one yet, so...
All right, let's go. Let's get into it.
Ooh, that spice. It's going to melt the fat. Oh, fantastic.
There's something about Cabernet. When you drink like a $15, $20 Cabernet, and then you start punching above the $50, $60, $70, $80 range, you really see the difference. People say, oh, why spend $80? I do the job with a $20. I mean, don't get me wrong. Kool-Aid tastes pretty good compared to anything else you're drinking. But when you start drinking the quality cabs, man, you notice the difference.
Yeah.
Don't get them every day. Hey, everyone's on a budget. Don't get me wrong. I'm not counting anyone's money, but for the holidays or just like a nice, trying to relax. You completed something and you're having a friend come over, you're just trying to hang out. Get a nice Cabernet.
Now, off this Cabernet, the first taste, a little metallic. Could be from the cup. I don't know. This guy just pulled the cups out of his bag, glasses out of his bag. But
Have a steam dishwasher.
it blends very well.
I see what you're saying. Why you say metallic? That's the tannins in the front.
Yeah. But it blends delicious fantastic with the sausage. With the super side. The smell, the wonderful nose.
It's like chocolate, classic Cabernet noses, right? Tobacco, chocolate, mocha,
Again, the color.
coffee. I say coffee, but that's like those really rich smells.
It's like I don't want to say powerful taste, but it's a
Full. Very full taste, right? When you
That's
describe
what
a
I want.
full wine,
Yes.
not only can you describe it based on how you're perceiving it and the weight in your mouth, but look at it. You can't see through this thing. It's dark. Even without my shades. I'm looking at it with my shades on.
No, it is dark. I can't see through it
I
either.
can't see through this thing. It's pitch black. I mean, it could be black. There's a little bit of light coming through, but almost nothing.
Excuse me. I gotta get another bocconcini. I just so far it's my favorite episode we've done.
All right, so let's try this with the fontanella. You got a piece of fontanella?
No, I went for
All right,
bocconcini.
you're doing bocconcini. We'll do bocconcini.
I'm just eating.
We'll do bocconcini.
I forgot we're doing a podcast.
Even makes the bocconcini taste better. I could pick out the salt. I couldn't pick out the salt in the beginning. Now I pick it out. That coffee. It's like not coffee. Toffee. Toffee is what I want to say. Toffee and
Yeah, it's
chocolate.
not coffee. Ooh, with the bocconcini, it's even better. I guess that milk, that base.
It makes the cab more silky. Like it's not a fruit bomb like Camus. You have more of a nice, soft, silk finish, like right in the middle of the tongue. Start the sides and go straight down. I know it's a good movie to watch alongside this Cabernet. Alien Romulus. I thought it was a very good movie. It's like this wine, just like a nice, good finish.
Oh, I thought they were drinking wine in the movie.
I mean, you can. Why not?
Which one's Romulus?
I know which one that came out. Out of all the Alien movies that are new, I'd say it's done the best.
I think I've only seen
It's done the best.
maybe the first three. I don't remember the first one too much. I just remember them playing poker. And
First, I would compare it to the first one. The first one was fantastic. The first one built the whole universe, laid it all out for you. You could drink this with the first Alien or the latest Alien. But
I think,
that's my movie pairing.
the second or the third one was my favorite as a kid, I think. What's the one with the cat? That's the first one?
And the cat's the first one.
And the second one is what all the Marines. Game over, man. Game over. Dennis Quaid child. Not Dennis Quaid.
No,
What's his name?
you're thinking about the dude from Twister.
Yeah. What's his name?
I forgot
R.I.P.
his name. I'm gonna move
Had
on.
an air. It's a total recall from
Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton from True Lies when he's the car salesman. The best part of any line in any movie was just so bizarre. He goes, "She had an ass like a 10-year-old boy." And he's like, "You can bounce a quarter off it." Like, what? And then you wonder why Hollywood's filled with pedos, man. Crazy. Shout out R.I.P. Bill Paxton.
Hell of a line. All right, I just tried the...
Also, that's a James Cameron movie. Terminator, James Cameron movie.
Fantastic.
Bill Paxton's also in that movie. And he's also in Aliens. I guess, he's a friend of James. Anyway.
Well, he also fits like that kind of character. Right? He fits like that Marine grunt that was like screaming and yelling.
Like he did that. He was the Twister guy, right? He was the sleazy car salesman.
Yeah.
He was in Terminator. He was just like a regular rough, like a street rough, I believe.
I feel like he was a RoboCop too. Might be wrong.
I don't think so. I don't think he was in RoboCop.
Dude, try this Fontanella. And drink some of this one. You finish your wine as well.
I finished the wine. That's how good it was.
The Fontanella tastes creamy now. It's almost buttery. I didn't taste that before.
See, people think we're just whiskey guys, but little do they know.
We also know cheese and we also know movies.
We're cheese, movies, and wines, baby.
Joe, give me your glass. And
Fontanella
when you got a good cab, when you got a good wine, you're fucking pouring the glass, you're drinking it like it's nothing.
Well,
Look, this thing is done.
one, it's done. Two, this is what you're supposed to do with wine. Yeah. I don't like to eat I don't like to have alcohol, whether it be liquor or wine, with the whole meal. Like I don't want, people are gonna eat this with a steak. Drink this with a steak. I don't like that. It's too, but like this, pieces of cheese, super side, picking here and there, conversation with my buddies, talking about silly shit like the aliens. That's how I enjoy my wines. I don't like to. I could have a glass straight up, but
because you're too busy eating the steak.
I don't like it. I'm concentrating more on my meal. But little antipasta like this is where I indulge my wines. And you're right, the Fontanella. Perfect.
There's a different note. Now try it with the provolone.
I'm not a big provolone guy, but I'll try it.
There's almost like a waxiness that comes through. I mean, I know provolone is wrapped in wax, don't get me wrong. So is the Fontanella, but...
Fantastic. I mean, I don't even want to... We could do a 3-hour podcast right here. Just sit here and eating. Let's not even open up the source.
I got to do. Gotta go return stuff to Home Depot.
Gotta go scam Home Depot. Get a piece of provolone. Now, provolone.
I don't know if I love the provolone pairing. It does makes the provolone taste better.
Well, I haven't had the provolone without the wine yet, so. Delicious. Again, always a safe bet. I think a Cabernet. If you're going to, have a dinner party with friends, something like that. I think it's one of the safer wines you could pick. A nice Cabernet, like you were saying. We're sitting here, eating cheese, eating spicy super salad, regular super salad. Fits everything.
That's like hard to talk while you're eating.
Well, yeah, you're not supposed to.
Well, because you're enjoying the food. You're like, your mind is busy focusing on the flavors.
I mean, I don't want it to stop. Quite honestly. I mean, I don't know what else to say about this wine. Spring Mountain. Keep calling it spring whatever, but.
If you like cake bread, if you like Camus, this is a great alternative for you.
A little bit cheaper than them.
Well, same price as Camus right now.
Yeah, same range. Yeah.
But I think if you're in that ballpark, if you drink like broth, maybe like the high-end Duckhorn Cab Reserve, I think Spring Mountain is the way to go.
Yeah, because there, like you said, there's some that are.
Do I make some of the sweet? Which one's
Some
this one?
the spicy or the sweet.
Sweet. I guess it's the sweet with this.
This is the sweet.
Like
Like you were saying, there's some cheaper cabs that are way more fruitier, lighter, but very one-dimensional. This one, I think it's a multiverse Cabernet.
All right, so where the hell is Spring Mountain Vineyard? You say to yourself, what the hell is Spring Mountain? It is an appellation. It's an AVA. So it's a Spring Mountain district located inside Napa Valley. It was officially established as a AVA in 1993. About 8,600 acres.
AVA is?
Of which 1,000 acres are planted to vineyards. That's pretty crazy. You think a whole piece of land, an eighth of it, is that right, math? No, a little bit more than an eighth is all planted to vineyards. That's pretty crazy.
I think we're due for a Arthur Cantina Napa trip.
Yeah, we are.
It's fantastic.
Who's going to sponsor us?
Unfortunately, it might have to be ourselves, but very nice place.
I've never been.
You drive that one road, whatever. I'm sure there's a couple different highways there, but left, right, all around you, just vineyards. And as you drive by, Prisoner. Like I would see we have that. Oh, this wine. Oh, this, it's pretty cool.
That's how upstate New York is.
And the town itself is nice. The little town of Napa, like right out, beautiful little town.
We got to go. I'm going to say, though, what's my pairing of sausage between this? Is it the sweet or the spicy? I like the sweet. I'm going to taste the spicy now. What do you like, JP? Sweet or the spice?
I mean, I think I like the, if people don't know, the sweet sausage isn't like sweet. You know what I mean? I think that's a very misleading name. It's like regular,
We should call it mild, I guess.
Mild. I think I like the sweet one better.
Not spicy.
The non-spicy one. I love spicy super sour, but I think I get a little more flavor out of it with the regular super sour.
I think so, too.
It brings out a lot of metallic flavor with the spicy.
I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to say you're right. I think the spicy is good with it, but it's like not the right balance of flavors. I think if you get the sweet with it, it really complements it. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's our official pairing. Spring Mountain Vineyard, Napa Cab. You want the sweet soppressata from Calabria Pork Store.
Calabria Pork Store. Shout out again. I don't know if they'll get mad if we're showing their in there? Calabria.
I won't get mad. People love it. Want the rest?
The pig. I love the pig on it. Yeah, I'll take the rest.
It's a nice logo. I think we got to update our logo a little bit. You got the pig. We got the wine barrel. Tyler Brothers just has their name.
100. How many years? Shout out Tyler Brothers.
100 years.
We'll do them. We'll do them next. Not that they.
We did them. I did it last time
Oh, okay.
with the Strega.
Not that they need it, but
Yeah, but they're
very nice people.
they're
There
good
too.
over there. Mm-hmm. The whole family's good.
And Calabria Pork Store. The Bocconcini's also from there. They make their own mozzarella. I mean, that could be a whole. We could do a whole Arthur Avenue
I think that's the next one we should do.
episode where
We should do Bocconcini ranking. We'll do all. I think we'll do the 4. We could do the 5 that make Bocconcini.
yeah,
Actually, okay. There's 5 places you can buy Bocconcini.
we got to do a blind tasting though.
4 of them make the Bocconcini. One of them buys it. I won't say who. We'll save that for the episode. And we'll do a blind. We'll have Joe put it together. We'll do a blind taste test on who has the best Bocconcini, and we'll rank it. We'll do it official, like how they do the double gold awards, like everything's blindfolded.
Well, what do they do now? They do S tier, A tier. We don't need that. Just
Yeah,
A,
we don't.
1, 2, 3. We're gonna rank them.
Yeah.
We might make enemies.
No, I don't think we'll make enemies.
I'm from, I make the Bocconcini at
Because
this
it'll be a
place. How
blind
dare you?
tasting. I think it'll be spot on. If you had the B team make the Bocconcini day,
That's your
that's
problem.
not my fault. That's your problem.
That's also true.
You know.
I
And
don't
if you
wanna
tell them
make
ahead of time,
enemies.
then they're gonna give you like the A quality stuff. You want the everyday stuff. You want to do it like an official way of doing it. Make everyone sharpen their pencils. They're not gonna watch anyway. So who
They're not
cares?
gonna watch who gives a shit. Exactly. However, then we have a beef with, Frankie's Mozzarellas. We'll just call it. We'll just there is no Frankie Mozzarella, but you know what I mean. They come in here, start breaking wine bottles. You son of a.
You just said mac cheese is not good. You give mac cheese a last place. Are you crazy?
We'll just say, don't take Action Bronson's word for things. He's not Italian. He doesn't know what the best mozzarella is in the world. Not that they don't make a great one. They do make a fantastic mozzarella.
Well, in general, I don't think you should take any celebrity's word for anything.
That's also very true. Except ours, because we're not
not
celebrities
celebrities.
at all.
One day when we will become celebrities,
Yeah.
we'll reference this episode saying that we're not celebrities.
Yeah, we'll say
Future-proof us from any speculation.
when we become celebrities, we'll be like, Trader Joe's makes the best mozzarella. When they sponsor the shit out of us. That'd be fantastic.
I would love to see like Stu Leonard's fight Trey Joe's.
I think who would win in a fight? Joe or Stu? Gots. I'm a Trader Joe guy.
And I don't even know who Trader Joe is. Is that a real guy? Stu Leonard died. He's like 105
Yeah,
years
he's got a son, Stu Leonard Jr.
Right, Stu Leonard Jr.
I had a big experience with Stu Leonard. Well, not me personally. The person that I was with at the time. We went to Stu Leonard's. We had food, blah, blah, blah. I was fine. They, on the other hand, was puking all night. And
Really?
yeah, they were like, it must have been the poppers from Stu Leonard's or something. Must have been something. I ate everything they
Well,
ate.
it's fine because I don't like the poppers for Stu Leonard's. Even though I wanted to, I don't like them. But I didn't get sick off of them.
I ate everything. I ate literally what they didn't finish. I ate it. I didn't puke. Then again, I'm known to have a cast iron stomach.
I'm the opposite. I have a baby tummy. If
Kid.
something's off, if something was held at the wrong temperature, if someone like looked at the mozzarella the wrong way and put their hand inside the water and pulled it out, I'm running to the bathroom in 20 minutes.
The mozzarella got green on it. I'll eat it. I'll be like, that's all right. Very food-wise, the only time I really puke is if I overindulge in, the liquid of the gods.
I don't want to like stews because they're liars. They said they had the cheapest price in Aperol in the
They
city.
don't. They don't.
They don't. Arthur Cantina beats them by $3.
Suck or stew.
We can also do, all right, so we're going to do the mozzarella ranking, and then we could do a Trader Joe, Stu Leonard, Whole Food ranking, and see who has, I guess, the best Italian version of their because they all make fresh mozzarella.
Do they?
They all do. Stu's Trader Joe's.
Are they making it there?
Stu has a guy there. He doesn't look happy at all. He doesn't look like he wants to be there ever.
We
Guy
might have
looks
to make our
miserable.
own mutts.
It's been a long time. I'll do it.
When we worked at the cheese store, I made it a handful of times. I wasn't the best at it, obviously. I was the face of the franchise. You needed a nice Italian kid in front, cutting everything up nice. I would love to make mozzarella again. The worst part, we'd stick our hands in just under boiling water to like make it, and then you put it into the cold water, and your nerves are all shot. The good old days.
Good old days of the cheese store. I mean,
The pig, I can never make the pigs.
it was
The pigs and the elephants, I can never do.
I was getting there. And we were the only place to make the pigs and elephants. No one else made them.
It died with them.
Yeah, I died with them.
Because no one's making. That was a genius with the little peppercorns and
Yeah, that was nice. And that was because he learned that trick from a Sicilian mercenary. That dude would come and just work at the holidays when he needed money. And he was an ace. I definitely think the guy was a gangster because he would like smoking cigarettes while he was making cheese. But he was an ace, that guy. He would make cheese from open to close. He would not stop. He would just be making bam, 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 bam. And he would do them perfect. That guy was worth his weight. I don't know where my uncle found him, but that guy was worth his weight.
Yeah, the cheese store was fun, man.
Yeah.
Good times. Anyways. I mean, we finished off the bottle. Again, Spring Mountain, fantastic Cabernet.
Yep.
We have it at what? $79.99?
$79.99. Come get it.
For the holidays. Thanksgiving's this Thursday. This will probably come out. I don't know. Is this going to be the next episode?
We can get it out on Sunday, I think, right? Joe, what do you think?
Sunday or this weekend? Whatever. Either way.
We have an episode auto posting, I think, on Tuesday. So we can get this holiday one out before.
Regardless, if you're watching, happy Thanksgiving to you and yours.
Thanksgiving.
You know, pull the curtain a little bit. This is the Sunday right before Thanksgiving.
It's going to be, we're going to post this after. So I hope you didn't buy anything cheap. I know you spent money in the turkey, you spent money in the cheese and the pastries and everything else. Don't cheap out on the wine. We always get forgotten. We're the last store people come to. And
this is what you do with the wine. You get Spring Mountain. You get a Camus. You get cake bread. You get one. If you're budget conscious, you get one really nice one. You crack it open in the beginning. Super Sod, the Provolone, the Fontanella. Drink. Nice. You finish that bottle. Everyone's already, Gumby-like. That's when you bust out the...
I'm going to disagree with you.
No?
I think you should bust out like the $30, $40 ones to begin with. And then after wine, the bottle 1, 2, maybe the third bottle, you crack open the special
Then you bring out the nice guy?
Yeah. Because you'll have primed everyone's tongue and palate already with the first two. And they'll think those are good. Then when you crack open the third one that's really something special, blows the doors off everyone.
You think so? Because my experience is, you call me, I get in baboon mode when I get a little too tipsy.
Well, before they get into baboon mode, you're hoping that they eat enough food and they don't get into monkey mode and that they're drinking
I get into baboon
under control.
mode, I start screaming and yelling at people.
You're a lightweight still. I got 20 plus years of professional drinking.
Listen, I'm not a lightweight.
Been drinking since I'm 13.
I mean, we all have. But
professionally been drinking since I was 18.
Professionally drinking.
So I've been professionally drinking the last 20 years.
I professionally drink as well, man. But sometimes,
as a pro,
sometimes you go for the home run derby. It's not about winning the game. Sometimes you want to show off to the fans, and then you're yelling in a Martini's bar that they disrespected your friend. And honestly, fuck you, Martini's. And you can keep this in. I don't give a shit. Martini's bar in Manhattan, you're lowlives, you're pieces of shit. You go in there, they treat you like shit because they want you to think that this is like an upper echelon bar, and it's a dump, okay? They got fantastic whiskeys, but the hosts, the waiters are going to treat you like shit, like you were doing them the fucking favor for being there? Fuck them. Fuck Martini's, okay? Next time I come there, you fucking show respect.
I mean, he is right. They did disrespect our friend when we went in there. They kind of disrespected me the first time we went there.
Exactly.
Which, whatever.
And I read the reviews, and everybody says the same thing.
I put them in their place for the first time. I was like, listen, lady, you want me to... She's like, are you on the guest list? I go, I see 4 people here. Okay? I can give you their first and last name. And I'll call it out, and they'll turn their head to me. So, you want me to shout their name out in the middle of the fucking bar, or are you going to let me and my friends in? That was the first time.
Fuck Martinis.
However... That same night, they did have really good cocktails.
Yeah, but
they did have really good food.
Corporate event.
Correct, but it was good. It wasn't like shit. The second time we went with our friend Oliver, they treated them like shit. They did make up for it though. The other pros came out. They talked. They smoothed it over. They know what they're doing.
No.
The cocktails, I give credit where it's due. Their cocktails were phenomenal.
Fantastic. But guess
The
what?
Caprese cocktail was fantastic. It was so good.
There's 1,000 bars in Manhattan that are like that. Okay?
The next place we went to,
it was fantastic.
that cocktail sucked.
I didn't have the cocktail, but the
It was
atmosphere was
very
better.
nice.
The
Very
guy,
nice, yes.
We got the guy that brought us in, the bouncer, gave us pounds all night, was inviting us. Not like,
No, very
you
nice.
guys are,
Yes.
oh, you said there was,
But look at the two different things I'm talking about. First guys, cocky, treat you like a dick a little bit. But they make up for it because their cocktails are spot on. Second guy, super nice, welcoming, inviting, brings you in, place is nice and chill. Cocktails weren't there. And they charge the same amount of fucking money.
I think it was a nice atmosphere, though.
It is. I would hang out there more, but I wouldn't
And
buy the cocktails.
We got there, the jazz was over already. Apparently, it's like another room where they have the actual jazz playing,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. But
I saw the stage. It was very nice.
either way. Oh, we didn't even talk about that. We went to Whiskey Fest.
We'll save that for the next episode.
Yeah, next episode
Gotta
we'll
wrap this
talk
one
about
up.
Whiskey Fest. That's a whole nother
Yeah.
unfortunate going downhill.
Which we're probably never going to go to Whiskey Fest again.
yeah,
But
save your money. Don't go to Whiskey Fest. Go to Whiskey X.
we'll see you for the next episode. Thank you, folks, for listening. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking with us. We're still
kicking.
getting better.
We're still eating too.
We're still eating.
I'm eating this. You want some spice?
Bigger, fatter, meaner. That's this podcast. The Arthur Cantina Podcast. Have a good day. Have a good week. Take care. Kiss your
Happy
friends.
Thanksgiving.
Tell them you love them. Have a good holiday.
Hey, ArthurCantina.com. Buy stuff from us, please.
Or don't.
We're gonna start a Patreon so we can get real money. I think it's time.
I don't even want to be disappointed by the amount of no money coming in. But you want to put yourself up for that punishment? Go ahead.
Goodbye. That spicy is delicious.